Welcome back to Emilysgame, everyone. This is Starfield, and in this episode, we are going to do the Divided Loyalties mission with Andreja. I have been promising that poor girl I'd get to this, and I wouldn't be a good girlfriend if I didn't. So here we go. Let's see what happens in this episode, or this mission.
Locals can be.
He is not here.
Want a drink?
I am disappointed, but relieved somehow.
You stay you, okay? Just be safe, all right?
No. This is the only place he would be. I know him well enough to know that. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
I mean, was he just gonna randomly be
Ethan
here?
handles all the... I'm busy. Leave me alone. You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon.
Dang.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions. Don't try to play tough with me. I ain't got the time or the patience for it. She didn't ruin Erin's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? Now, after all this time, you could have dropped in any time in, the last 9 years or so. Maybe that wouldn't have been too convenient for you, though. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough. If either of you cared, you wouldn't just be showing up now. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are.
Easy, girl.
You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove them.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand. Fine. Fine. Let us leave this place at once.
Well, this has been so much fun.
Ooh.
You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
If there is something I can do, please, say so.
She's a real something. That was fun.
We have something to go on at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience.
You get that inventory done?
Sure did.
And you put in that order with Shepard?
You are
Yes, ma'am.
more diplomatic than I would be.
That's because rumor has it if I don't
One
stay
more
on your
reason
good
I
side,
am
I'm
glad to
Loyalties'
have you with
bodyguard.
me. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron.
Most of it, sure, but... maybe
Perhaps
not
there
that
is
much.
something we can do to help
While I
him.
got your ear, I did
Provide
say
him a
something.
sense of safety.
I ain't the best at expressing gratitude, but it really means a lot.
Very
You
good.
giving me this chance. Thank you for that.
Well, you've proved your worth, so I might even let you stick around a little while.
Well, that
Long as you don't go
conversation
getting too
here
mushy on me.
wasn't annoying at all.
Not a chance.
Crazy critters. Huh. Why can't I fast travel? You know what? Can we just do this?
Something to report?
Nope.
Nicole Estate, is it?
Halo 2. Heck yeah. Forget all that walking.
Let us, if you have the time, I wish to speak to you. Ah, it is a good day, yes? We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now. Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
Agreed. Don't antagonize. We have to defeat the zealots. Yeah, find the camp and defeat the zealots. Somebody stop me! Hot dog.
Always worth. I would like a chance to talk to you.
Again?
If you are able.
What is going on here?
It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Aseles creature is the right way to do it? Where Terramorphs are concerned, I do not believe there is a way to remove risk from the equation. Perhaps an experimental microbe has its own risks, but what of the risks to who knows how many human lives until the Aseles can do its job? I appreciate your conviction. I suppose time will tell. I will say, though, that I am glad you convinced them to destroy the Lazarus plant. Yes, I agree that it is for the best. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
You know, is now really the time for that? With the healing! Holy mess, Batman. Here's a dart. Good night. Okay, so she had 3 digipicks and there was at least 2 laying around here. I'm guessing that grenade threw things everywhere. You know, I almost disagree with this. We're coming here to see him as her friend. Yet, in getting here, we destroy his, I don't know, guards, protectors. Wait. Oh. Aaron, I know the last few years have been tough. I know you think we should just hide away from the world, but I can't do that. We lost so many good people, and the monsters that are responsible are still out there. Their fake serpent god will punish them for what they did. But someone has to, so it's going to be me. I've joined the UC Vanguard. I know you tell me that's risky, what with our past, but it turns out it's not a problem. Remember how we used to joke about the den being so lax about patrolling? Turns out that works for their background checks too. And now, when I find those zealots, I'll have the UC backing me up. They're not getting away. Once I've got my hands on them, we can find out if they've heard of this Thomas Kadic you mentioned. I'll send word when it's over. Jada. Don't know who Jada is. Oh, hey, look. Before I do any... Man, there's a lot of stuff up here. I don't know if I want that or not, but I'm gonna take it. Ooh, baby. Alright, well, if we're taking contraband, we're taking it all. Lady?
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
Her weapon's invisible. Check it out. That's awesome. Okay. Where did you see something? Hello.
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Oh, clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing.
Okay, so I was wrong. The zealots here were not his guards. They were his... Well, I guess they were nothing. They were here to get him, I suppose. Oh my.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Look, I'm here helping you. Don't judge me. I do what I want.
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way. For anyone else, I would say the chances of survival are slim. But for Jada... she is alive and on a mission. I would bet my life on it. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot, and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement. How she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I have discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him. Clearly he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong. What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik. Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Barun. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Barun, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. Perhaps he could have reached out directly, but that would be a surprising breach of protocol. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Alright, gang, that's it for this episode. We've started divided loyalties with Andreja to try and find her friends, or I guess maybe what happened to them at the least. This place doesn't seem too promising for Aaron. Who knows what actually has happened to him, but I guess we'll find out soon. Anyhow, if you're still with me, I would love it if you'd like and subscribe, leave me comments, check out some other episodes, join me for my next episode. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Good night.